1, 2, 3.
ATT!
I get to train with the best guys in the world at American Top Team. Jorge Masvidal, my best friend. I train with him a lot.
What's up, Playboy?
I'll be cheering for him, or if it's me getting the next title shot, he'll be courtside cheering for me, so it's not gonna affect our friendship.
Get proud of you, bro.
We got the world, baby! Us two got the world!
It's your time, baby.
All he cares about is himself. He doesn't care for anybody unless they can do something for him. And now I passed him up. I'm making more money than him.
Stop yelling across the gym, trying to make a scene, having all the coaches pull you back. If you really want to fight, let's fight, man.
He's got the fastest knockout in the history of the UFC. He knocked out Darren Till. He knocked out Ben Askren.
George Masvidal can win his next 20 fights. He still wouldn't have as good a winning percentage as me. That's how bad he is. So he's a bum and he's irrelevant.
I'm coming for you.
He's ice cold, man. There's some guys you do not want to make mad.
Oh, and a head kick!
I'm gonna baptize him, man.
Oh, what a finish!
You're going to see a savage come out that you've never seen. This beef is more personal and more hatred than I've ever had for anything in my entire life.
I've wanted this fight since the day he turned his back on me and backstabbed me like the bum he is.
It's my favorite kind of fight!
And the transplanted playboy from the Pacific Northwest.
Two-time NCAA All-American.
But after skyrocketing to the limelight alongside one another,
No one can stand with this pace!
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. So we had to part our friendship, and we'll see each other in the octagon.
George, you want to turn back on me?
This bad blood is as real as it gets.
I'm not your teammate. I'm not your roommate. Now I'm just your daddy.
Oh!
and now global landmark for the world's greatest fighters.
And I met Masvidal the first day I trained with him.
Got someone new on the block now.
I began training at American Top Team at around 21, 22 years old. It was a lot of good times, man. It was training, freaking playing cards. It was, going to the discotheque,
And so the story goes.
Colby Chaos Covington. Covington going right to work. Big takedown. More big shots.
He's relentless here with the ground and pound.
Oh! He eats a huge elbow there, and that's going to be it.
Jorge Masvidal!
Nice tornado kick there by Covington.
Oh! Beautiful left hook.
Comes down to these 5 minutes. This ain't a poker game. You can change the outcome yourself.
Oh, he dropped him! Another knockdown for Game Bread. Cerrone in a world of trouble here. Masvidal working the body, and that is it!
Covington's got to be so very aware of his hips.
Shot by Maya. Good defense by Covington. Stuff in the head. Getting his legs back.
Yeah, nice 1-2s there. Nice uppercuts. He's winging in with these big shots left and right.
Just so much activity he's putting on Damian Maya right now.
Brazil, you're a dog. All you filthy animals suck.
UFC 272 headliner Colby Covington revitalized his career by refusing to mince words. But if he wanted to become the interim welterweight champion, Covington would also need to perform.
Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. Minutes away from a championship, Kobe. Yeah. And look at this. He's got those Anjos down again. Oh.
Covington with a right. And a left hand from Covington.
Wow.
Outstanding championship fight.
Covington sees the interim belt,
No one can stand with this pace.
backed not only by his loyal teammate, Jorge Masvidal,
Jorge Masvidal is here. Coming off of a layoff.
Nice body kick from Masvidal. Oh!
He's out!
What a finish for Jorge Masvidal!
Jorge Masvidal.
He came back from that reality show physically and mentally in the best place of his life, and the results have certainly been there since.
so the up-and-comers turn full-blown superstars.
This performance is only going to heighten anticipation for a bout between Covington and Kamaru Usman.
Marty fake newsman!
Oh! Huge right for Game Bread.
They turn.
They call and a head kick. Masvidal having a lot of fun in there.
Where you can come get a title shot. It doesn't matter who's next.
He wasn't happy for my success. He was jealous. He was an envious little bitch.
But Covington and Masvidal remain fixtures of the welterweight top 10.
Colby's not the easiest guy to have in a big gym because he
gets a little carried away with his shtick and puts everybody in his crosshairs.
Joanne crying to Dan because she's sensitive.
You know, Louisiana Swamp Trash Dustin Soiree, he doesn't want any of this work. He just wants to talk reckless in the media when he knows he's not going to fight me and say it's on site.
Let's be honest, George, he can't read, he can't spell, he can't write.
Colby's that one person that wherever I see him, it's a free pay-per-view right there, you know?
I'm holding people accountable for all these fake news that they're saying to the media.
I think I liked you guys better when you were fighting in prelims making no money. And neither one of you can train here anymore, and I hope you eventually fight and beat the living out of each other.
I was like, okay, all right, you turn your back on me? Okay, don't expect me to come back.
Listen, man, I don't think that relationship is gonna last for too long.
You want to turn your back on me? Jorge Masvidal is a walking dead man.
Good job.
Jorge Game Bread Masvidal.
What's going on, Georgie?
They had to let me back in.
Cuidado que no respondo.
Although Masvidal and Covington trained apart, and as fate would have it, the road back to title contention now goes through one another.
And you're never gonna find a fight where two guys know each other better or hate each other more or think they're gonna smoke the other guy as easily as these guys do, so.
When he wakes up in a hospital bed,
No one will stop me from getting my hand raised.
all that money won't be worth it.
Come see me, bitch.
I can't wait. I can't wait March 5th. Let's go. His ass was crying, needing a place to stay. I said, you come stay on my couch, give me like $300 a month. Guess how many months this guy paid?
In the night of beauty and lies.
People like this rat that I have a problem with.
Brazil, you're a dog. All you filthy animals suck.
It's a real piece of that he is, you know? And we're gonna go till somebody can't go no more.
I hate the guy, he hates me, and that's being nice about it.
Friends turn foes.
All the way to the top, brother. We're going to the top.
Will turn words into action.
I've done a lot of damage to guys. There's nobody I want to do more damage on.
Masvidal's going real.
Covington!
I'm not looking to go out there and finish him quick. I'm gonna make him squeal, I'm gonna make him suffer, and I'm gonna make him quit.
My hand is raised, and Colby's in a stretcher, getting transported to the nearest hospital.
King of Miami is here, baby. You're gonna see the best fighter in the world, the #1 welterweight on planet Earth. The King of Miami. I'm gonna defend my King of Miami title. This is for the 305, baby. He's known for lying, you know, he's a criminal, he's a thug. So I wanna hurt this guy bad. He hasn't just backstabbed me, he's backstabbed his family, he's backstabbed a lot of people close to him. So, you know, I'm gonna correct this, and the universe is gonna be very happy with what I do to him next weekend on pay-per-view.
Colby Covington.
Oh yeah, it's beyond crazy, you know. I didn't think in my wildest dreams that this would be a point we'd be at where, you know, we're bitter enemies.
Rose the welterweight ranks together.
It's gonna be fun punching the guy in the face and making him eat all the words.
UFC 272, my hand is raised, and Colby's in a stretcher, getting transported to the nearest hospital.
Those words are famous words that are gonna bite him right in the ass. Yeah, you know, my cardio comes from my lifestyle choices. You know, I make good decisions every single day.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You don't live a clean life like me. The reflection of perfection. He's gonna get hurt very, very badly. It's okay, bro. I know you're all mad. You always told me you get mad when you're scared. I know you're scared of me. I know you can't keep up with me. Just keep faking it till you never make it.
How you stop it is you lean back completely. But if it gets weird like that, jump off completely. Don't leave one foot on it.
Hey, what's up all you nerds and virgins? We got the game room, we got the pool table. Oh, man. You know we got that bedroom cardio going. That's how I got this great cardio. We got lots of space in here. We got the bathtub, the beautiful spacious shower. And then we got the big closet, you know. I gotta stay, I gotta stay ready, man. I got all my suits from Sartoria, Girardi. You know this is gonna piss George off. So we got this nice setup here. We got the barbecue, you know, we're throwing some picanha on there for all my Brazilian women, because everybody knows I'm the king of Brazil. They love me in Brazil. I'm Brazil's favorite fighter. We got the pool, heated pool. I've let you guys all in. Now you need to get the out of here. I gotta get to train. I gotta go lose some weight. So get out of here.
Can you give me like gloves or like some powder?
Oh, come on.
You're not getting anything, bro.
If I had chalk, I could do it with chalk. Give me chalk. I can do it.
Wow.
Let's
go. Leave the outside?
No, warm up training.
You got it.
Yeah, you know, obviously Colby, pretty extensive wrestling background. I would say that his actual wrestling technique and his grappling technique isn't super strong, but he's got great pace. But we're prepared and ready to stuff all those.
You know who actually fights like that, the highest of levels and gets away with it?
You're well? Yeah.
He does it always, bro.
He does a lot of stuff.
Boom! Over.
Hey, I didn't buy a ticket to come see you guys. You came buy a ticket to see me, so shut up and let me finish my interview.
At least I'm honest. I'm brutally honest, yeah, but at least I'm honest. Stop being fake. Stop lying to people.
Tyrone Woodley, you're a freaking coward. Why'd you let this little filthy animal take this ass whooping tonight? This is supposed to be you. You can't run, you can't hide no more, Tyrone Woodley. I'm coming for you. Let me say, this is the real championship belt, Tyrone Woodley. If you got something to say, come see me, bitch.
You know, I'm not really worried about anything Tyrone does. The only thing that I'm going to be worried about is if he tries to rap in that octagon.
You got 30%, you put 100% of the fans to sleep, motherfucker.
Where's your suit, big dog? You know, I'm gonna end your career. You're not gonna have no more money to get no suits.
Show up, get your ass whooped, embarrass in front of the whole world, back out, be a coward, but at least still have your pride. Your choice, buddy.
I went to D1 scrub, you went to D2. Good joke. Not.
I'm on the Ric Flair diet, man. Limousines, fast cars, lifting weights, and f***ing girls.
Funny you say that, because that big old f***ing head with that 30% hairline still left, I own all the real estate in that head. And speaking of spineless cowards, Marty Fake Newsman, Street Judas, we got unfinished business. There's nowhere to run and there's nowhere to hide. I'm coming for you. You're next!
You've told me, and I've heard you say it so many times, that you're not in this business to make friends. And I feel like you made one friend, and now you're fighting the guy, like the biggest fight of your career.
He can keep, trying to act like this macho man from Miami who's this thug gangster, but, it's so fitting because we're in the desert. He's gonna get buried in the desert like these fake wannabe gangsters.
Thank you for the time.
First workout in Vegas over at the Apex. I feel extremely fast. It's like Muhammad Ali used to always say, he'd turn off the lights and he was in bed before the lights turned out.
What?
Too fast, too strong, can't be stopped. Undefeated, undenied, won't be stopped. Colby, Chaos, Covington.
Usual suspects, huh? Good.
Esa es la L, ¿cómo es? Sorry.
Oh, you can't sign his face.
I'm pretty sure I can.
You can.
Yeah, damn, that sucks for them.
They told me they can. But don't do it no more. Thank you. Yeah, next one.
Coming to take over the Apex, man. I'm the Apex Predator. And they got this Ultimate Fighter reality show going on when I'm supposed to be in here training, man. They won't even let me to the PI right now because I don't play well with others, so I'm coming to take over the Apex. When the mouthpiece comes in, chaos comes out, baby. The King of Miami is here.
Okay.
Quick picture for the gram for all my fans out there. Oh, definitely. This one feels way different. But it's not the Ultimate Feelings Championship, it's the Ultimate Fighting Championship. So I gotta go out and separate my emotions and feelings on Saturday night and separate Jorge Masvidal's consciousness on Saturday night. You know, he wanted to be the top dog in the gym. And it's like the old saying goes, Michael, everybody wants to know you're doing well, but they never want to see you doing better than them.
Can you describe what do you think you're gonna feel when the ref finally says go on Saturday night and you can finally put hands on him?
It's just business, man. Ain't nothing personal. This is as close as it comes to personal, but ain't nothing personal in this shit. There's a bunch of scumbags that I've already dealt with prior to Colby. None at this level, but there's a bunch that I've dealt with before Colby, and there'll be a bunch more after. None of them are gonna take it personal. This is just a chapter in my life.
How about this particular fight, though, Jorge? I mean, love it or hate it, right? As you said, it's not personal, but there's so much going on here. Like, I imagine on the one hand, you get to settle a score, and that's going to feel really good. On the other hand, he's getting a lot of spotlight. He's getting a nice paycheck as well. He's getting to bathe in some of that attention. So is there a part of you that hates this, that you had to give that to him?
He's like the worst selling pay-per-view performer in the whole division, and I'm gonna just upcrease his namesake, you know. But at the same time, I'm gonna send him to the hospital, Ben Askren style. So what's it good? And anyways, he doesn't get pay-per-views, so it's really like a lose-lose. He's gonna get his flat fee and all that, but he doesn't get pay-per-views. So it's like 3 times, you know. Kind of like Ben Askren. Like I don't care for Ben Askren, and if Ben Askren we're in a place and he says something to me, then we could either fight or not. You know, if he's cool, I'll be cool, or we could fight. But with Colby, it'll always, for as long as we both live, will always be a problem. Just because he mentioned my religion, just because he mentioned my kids, and even with all his antics and talking about everything under the sun, doesn't sell no pay-per-view, so obviously it doesn't work, you know.
Is there an argument? People always say like, oh, Colby's just playing a character, but if you're playing a character all the time, at what point are you not even playing a character anymore? At what point are you just that person?
Ask him any question about Trump policies or anything that Trump changed or didn't change, and see what the he tells you. He can't tell you shit. He just wanted to tie his name to something that was going up, you know, whether people loved him or hated him. He's like, let me attach my name to that because I could get some fame with that. The guy's a complete chameleon, bro.
Do big events like this still get you excited, or is this just business as normal at this point in your career?
I'm a man of my word, John. 10 push-ups if you want to answer for me.
Quick turnaround, Colby. Is that just for Jorge, or would you have done that against anybody? Is it important to get back and fight, or was it just because of this opportunity?
Do you think I'm joking or what? I'm serious, Flavie, but you got to get down and give me 10 push-ups.
When you said that you got a pay cut for this fight, I'm curious, are you still getting a slice of the pay-per-view, or did you agree to forgo that just to get this fight?
Yeah, I forego the pay-per-view. I don't care about the pay-per-view for this fight. You know, this is a personal fight. I want to come put on a show to the UFC and show that I'm deserving of being a lifetime UFC fighter.
He said that the headline on Sunday morning will be Colby in critical condition, might not make it. In your opinion, what will the headline be on Sunday?
The only people that are in critical condition on Sunday are his kids. You know, he turned his back on them. He doesn't want to, you know, own up and be the dad that he should be to them. He's a deadbeat dad. He's a deadbeat person, and he's just going to be playing dead on Saturday night on pay-per-view.
George is in one of these rooms around here. We don't know where, but this will be the closest you've been to him, well, I'm presuming since an alleged incident at ATT. When was the last time that you remember seeing George face-to-face, and what happened?
I think it was UFC Anaheim when Daniel Cormier was fighting Stipe.
And yeah, that was the last time I fought him. He was yelling from the 5th row back because, of course, he didn't have front row seats like me. He wasn't the best fighter in the world with a championship belt around his waist. So,
Colby, everyone's obviously wondering about, like, are these guys going to be able to keep those emotions in check? What's going to happen when the cage door closes? Can you explain as best as you can when you guys are in there, the ref says go? What do you think is going to be going through your mind when you're finally face-to-face, could throw hands with Jorge?
I'm just going to inflict pain on him. I'm not going to think about, all the emotions and all the energy and, our past. I'm just going to think about the present and the moment and putting that guy in his death chair.
In terms of the welterweight division, it's looking like Kamaru Usman's probably going to take on Leon Edwards. Obviously a big win here. You still get to stay in that conversation to get back up there. Who do you think wins in that coming fight?
I have no idea. I could care less who wins. I'm just worried about my business on Saturday night. And Dustin Poirier has all these stipulations to fight me. I just have one stipulation. My one stipulation is he lets the world watch and enjoy themselves. Dustin, like you do with Conor when he's in bed with your wife, Jolie, you little
Hey, that cheap ass suit. Look at that cheap ass suit you're wearing. You're not gonna do anything. Stop. Stop. You're not gonna do. Enjoy your last 2 days to live. Sure.
Colby Chaos Covington.
You ain't gonna do, bro. Stop acting tough.
Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. Let's go, Colby. Who's got the first question?
Jorge, obviously.
John, I said you couldn't ask a question today unless you give me 10 push-ups. You said you had one lung yesterday. It's not my fault you ate your other lung. Oh, you're scared. You got to look at your phone? Oh, that's so cute. Look at this little journeyman got to look at his phone. He can't even do this off script.
What was your question,
Well, Jorge, I was going to ask you, we're seeing you guys together on stage for the first time, but I just wonder if you guys have crossed paths at all, or if you've seen anything from him this week. Have you picked up any vibe? You know him really well. What vibe are you getting from Colby Covington?
The UFC keeps this little bitch well hidden from me, man.
Just make sure you show up, bitch.
You lived
Just
in
make
my
sure
house.
you show up, bitch. I lived in
show up.
Maritza's house. I didn't live in your house, bitch. Maritza paid the motherfucking bills.
My house.
Your children.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Forget about your children, you deadbeat motherfucking dad.
Look at
Hey, you
that
still
cheap
got your Obama phone? You still got your Obama phone?
I had an Obama phone.
Yeah, you fucking did, you
Yeah,
lying
tell
ass
me.
piece of shit. You're a lying ass fucking piece of shit, bitch. Yeah, that's right. Right? What? Right? What?
Colby has shown some improved striking over his past couple of fights. I wonder, do you believe that he's going to be willing to stand and trade with you, or do you think it's going to be wrestling from moment 1 to moment 25?
What do you think pay-per-views add up to?
Bro, you know.
How could you
Hey,
say irrelevant,
you're
you
hyping
dumb
yourself
fuck? You
up,
can't
bro.
even spell
You ain't
that, you
gonna do
fucking
shit,
idiot.
bro.
He said I'm the king of cardio. I got two
a college
lungs.
fucking degree, you fucking idiot. You didn't even
I
graduate
got two
middle
lungs.
school.
I'm the king of cardio, he said. Jorge Masvidal's my
Still
best
friends
friend.
with Dustin?
Jorge Masvidal.
Hey, I'm trying to give you some friendly advice. I'm trying to give you some
Nobody got
friendly
nothing nice
advice.
to say about you, bro.
Dustin's
John
kid
Jones,
sounds like
Woodley,
he's got an
Dustin,
Irish
everybody.
accent. I just want to make sure Dustin gets a paternity test.
Look at that cheap-ass suit you're wearing, bro. You don't make no
Fast
damn
suits?
money, bro.
Son, you couldn't afford this suit with
Cheap
all the alimony you got
The
to pay
only
to
thing
Maritza.
cheaper than that suit you're wearing is those fucking fake-ass teeth that I'm going to knock the fuck out on Saturday.
The only
bro.
fake thing
Shut
here
the
is
fuck
you,
up.
phony Montana. Phony Montana.
Whoa.
Where does this rivalry rank in the terms of UFC history?
I don't know. I don't know if there's ever been one like this where the guys were actually teammates, roommates, friends, cornermen. These guys go way back, and I don't know if there's ever been one like this. Not even close.
Guys, is there any
Knock
part
those
of you
fake-ass
that...
teeth out, man.
What's the word I'm trying to use? Is there any part of you that's sad that your relationship has taken the turn that it has? Because obviously you two did have a bond before, and they're not listening to a word I'm saying right now. But
he's fake as fuck, and I fell for it just like John Jones did when he stole John Jones's clothes, just like Tyron Woodley did, and now Woodley can't stand
How
his ass
funny.
either.
Bring John
So
Jones.
it's a track
another
record
big
that you
dirt
have,
bag
buddy,
of the
that I
sport.
don't.
The
As
two
somebody
biggest
else in the
dirt bags.
sport who I got problems
They
with.
love they're
just
big
this little
criminals.
bitch.
Yeah, let's support those guys.
Yeah.
Just make sure you get the pay-per-view. I promise you, you pay your whole month.
Please get the pay-per-view, because I get paid on it. He doesn't. Please get the pay-per-view. Tell him, Kobe. Tell him to get the pay-per-view. Tell him to get the pay-per-view, boy. Tell him to get the pay-per-view. Tell him to get the pay-per-view. The reason and the way I got here is for keeping my emotions in check. So Saturday, I'll be doing the same thing, just celebrating a little bit harder after I
How
break
did you
his
get here?
fucking
They send
fake
you in the
veneers.
stretcher? You're
Shut
still
up,
sleeping
bitch.
from
Ask
your
the
last
man a
fight.
question, not the
I know
boy.
you're still sleeping from your last
Fuck
fight.
up, dick sniffer.
You're a bum.
Shut up, boy.
Bum, journeyman.
Dana, you having fun up there?
You have what?
You having fun up there?
Oh, yeah. I'm having fun.
Dustin Poirier, Masvidal's teammate, said he wants to come up to 170. How would a fight between you and him go?
Oh, man, I'll beat them both up in the same night. I hope he's in the crowd, because after I'm done with this little bitch, I'm going to go get that little cuck Dustin afterwards in the crowd.
That's good.
Look at that bro. You didn't have to paint these abs on the poster.
Go, my man. Time. You stop all the time. Saturday.
We don't have to be a bully. We're not like Dustin Poirier where we have to cut all this weight to be a bully and fight guys that are littler than us. I fight in my natural weight class. I fight people because I know I'm the best in the world. I don't have to cut weight to get a weight advantage. Easy white kill, baby. See, that face is still as pretty as ever.
Colby Chaos Covington. 170.5, the official weight for Colby Covington.
$170.5.
Right there, baby. Right here. Up here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, love.
What is the most important thing for you to carve out a path to victory on Saturday?
Just get in his face. Just get in his face. And say in his face, he's a bitch.
UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to the weigh-in for UFC 272.
What's happening, my friends? Welcome to the weigh-ins.
Okay, when did you first meet Masvidal? What were your first impressions?
All the way to the top, brother. We're going to the top.
What you think you know?
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money.
Masvidal's coming off that knockout. He has a lot to prove.
I don't know if being under my skin is a good thing.
This guy knows his danger number, man. After what I'm gonna do to his ass.
Official weight, 170.5. Official weight, 170.5.
Thank everybody for coming out, even if you cheer for this fucking charlatan. Thank you. And Colby, do me a favor, sell that pay-per-view, boy. Look at me when I'm talking to you, bitch. Look at me when I'm talking to you, bitch. You can, huh? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bitch. You sell that pay-per-view, all right? You get up here and you talk all that shit so they buy that pay-per-view, bitch, which you ain't getting none of.
I want to send a big thank you to all the real heroes and celebrities in this country. Not that woke, spineless coward like LeBron James. I'm talking about our heroes. Law enforcement, military, our first responders. God bless you. God bless you all. God bless America. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Colby Covington, ladies and gentlemen.
Bad blood roars between them now. For these Apex competitors, it's personal.
Whoa! Out cold! The fastest knockout in UFC history.
It's time to open the floodgates and let the bad blood overflow.
Dateline Las Vegas.
He's all offense and he has an unprecedented gas tank.
This man has had over 50 professional fights, fighting some of the biggest names in the absolute world.
Well, the UFC, Joe, had to make sure that these guys did not fight before the fight. They kept him at an arm's length all week. Former UFC bantamweight champ Cody No Love Garbrandt is in the building. The Iceman, UFC Hall of Famer Chuck Liddell in the building. Colby Covington says this one is not about money. He is out to prove a point. But of course, the self-belief also runs deep for the hardened veteran of 50 professional fights.
And it's the meanness with how he delivers those knockouts.
We're going to find out very shortly how it all plays out.
2-inch reach advantage in the blue corner with Masvidal.
Chaos Covington!
Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight.
You can touch gloves if you wish. All right, let's do it.
Ooh, he felt that.
Of some of Covington's issues on the feet.
He might have an issue with that right leg.
Stay on the feet.
Beautiful job of taking him one way and then the other.
Good job, obviously, but also psychologically.
Big elbow.
It sends a message. 1-2 connects.
You can engage on everyone because he's already tired. He doesn't have that much energy anymore.
There's a nice low kick.
Pretty good head kick from Covington. Masvidal rolled with it. Covington using that orthodox stance, gets inside.
But that's the problem, because when you're a guy like Masvidal, like, I don't back up, I don't circle, I don't run away.
That was a low blow by Colby. I mean, it's a clear low blow.
Oh!
Pretty good
nice
right hand connection by Covington.
It's getting him a little off balance.
Nice
knee. That's
elbow.
nice.
And that one cut Covington.
That sends a message. He remembers those days. Oh, that's big. Wow.
Masvidal so good at staying measured and composed.
Nicely done.
Oh, big left hand from Covington late in the round.
Here's the elbow that opened up that big cut on Colby Covington. And then a left hook by Colby right at the end of the round.
Round 2 closer than round 1. Covington drops his level.
And he gets it easier this time.
Elbow got through.
He's opened him up.
Big strikes piling up.
That's a
crank in the neck.
Look at this, takedown of his own. But then a little
reversed
sweep.
immediately.
So vintage Colby Covington here in this middle round.
And again.
We need elbows and knees, big stuff. Take your angle, elbows face.
And just brutalize Jorge with elbows like that, big punches to the body.
Needs to move now. Well, right, plant the feet.
That was a solid left hand and a right hand.
Oh, that's a big shot for Colby.
Big shot for Colby. Big jab, big left hand.
Big strikes from Covington.
He's hurt.
He's
hurt. Nice elbow.
Good elbow.
That's nice. Covington seems like he's recovered.
He's had a great striking round himself as well.
There's a potential.
I got $20 as they hug.
All right, because you feel like that the venom or the hatred is so strong. Counter, look at that right on the end of the chin.
Come on. Let's go. Let's win this fight. One more round.
Oh, that's a big shot. Masvidal's up. Nicely done.
But Colby's just wearing on him, just grinding. Now he's carrying his weight again. Just beating him up here.
And he's trying.
He's got the fulcrum choke now. And it must have been good because he gave up the mount.
Covington barely breathing.
Look at that. There's a really nice elbow by Masvidal. Just a little out of range here. Masvidal lands this one here, snaps the chin to the side, puts him down momentarily, dominated the entire round. Bit of an unusual takedown, resulted in a scramble.
Colby! Chaos!
Where you at, Dustin Poirier, you cuck? You said it's on site! Name the site, Dustin!
Colby Covington, ladies and gentlemen.
Colby, with that type of fight, with that type of win, are you satisfied?
Jorge's the softest dude I ever fought, man. That was the easiest fight I ever fought. Didn't have a scratch on me. That was easy work. You know, I was ready for 5 more in the parking lot, but he was completely done. You could see his body posture and his body language. He had nothing left.
Is there any part of you that can put even part of this to bed?
Absolutely not. That guy's Miami street trash. Go look at his record. He's a criminal, man. He's freaking a backstabbing thief, you know. He went to jail multiple times for grand theft.
We got Dustin Poirier. That's the name that you dropped inside the octagon. Talk to me about why that fight is the fight for you.
I never was talking about him in the media. He said it's on site, so all I just say is name the site, bring his Jezebel of a wife, you know, bring that little kid, Parker, you know, Connor's little kid. Let the whole world watch and, you know, let them enjoy themselves. Kind of like what Dustin does when Connor's in bed with his wife.
I don't know how to say that. A 5-round fight, but you look great. You don't have a lot of damage.
John Morgan, yeah.
What's going on? Well, obviously you gave it fight of the night, so I'm assuming you were impressed by the main event. But just give us your thoughts on Colby's performance and you know what he did in this fight tonight?
Masvidal's wrestling was better than I expected it to be. His cardio was better than I expected it to be. And, you know, it was a tough fight for both guys.
You've had some bad words to say about him at times over the years. What do you think about Colby?
What do you mean? What do I think about? I mean, I don't know if I've had any bad words to say about him. I said he's an asshole.
That's not a bad
No, he's an asshole.
Do you have any concerns with his brand of promotion? I know you say bad things are said, but you know, like Jorge's whole thing was, hey man, the line was crossed. You don't talk about family. You don't talk about kids. Do you believe there is a line?
I agree with that too. It's called man code. You either have it or you don't.
Curious what you thought of Colby striking. I mean, you know, he seemed like in a lot of the exchanges he got the better of Masvidal, and obviously Jorge is is considered the better striker. Did that impress you, what you saw from him in that
I
fight?
expected that, actually. You know, you have to defend that takedown all night, so it sets up the striking for him.
Colby Covington that he called out on Dustin Poirier in the fight, saying that he wants to match up with him next time. So do you think that's going to happen in any near future?
Does he go to 55? Does he move up to 85? Does he keep knocking off guys at 170 and then I eventually say, okay, he's ready for a title again? You know, I don't know. It's a weird spot for both of those guys to be in, no matter who would have won. But we'll see.
What are the emotions for you like right now?
I felt like on the feet I definitely did the more damage, but it's a fight, and I mean, shit, man. If I could do it all over again, I would have gone to college and wrestled my ass off, got my grades up, and be able to stuff all these guys up and then just keep it on the feet. But I was just flat on the wrestling, brother.
Colby, congratulations on a very thorough victory this evening. I'm just curious how you're feeling after the performance tonight.
10 push-ups, John.
Congrats.
Hey, what's up, Helen? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. A real journalist who doesn't write with their feelings and talks about fighters not being deserving. So I would love to answer your question. What do you have for me?
Well, after training with both Dustin and Jorge, do you feel that Dustin will be a tougher opponent than Jorge was tonight?
I beat them both up in the same night. I used to do it every Tuesday and Thursday at American Trash Team. So bring him out. You know, he's talking all that reckless thing to the media. So I talk the talk. I walk the walk. I'm a man of my word. Promises made, promises kept.
We couldn't hear what was being said. It was muted back here, but it even looked like your coaches were yelling at Jorge and his team. What exactly was being said in there after the fight?
That's the end of Street Judas. I don't want to hear any more talk of Street Judas, the hype machine who hit lightning in a bottle for a couple fights. He's done. I don't want to hear another word about him.
I wonder, you beat Dos Anjos for the title. Does this fight compare with that, this win?
Weren't you just writing an article talking shit? Like, I was trying to be nice to you.
I was talking shit?
Yeah, you said some stupid-ass shit about George in this fight, man. You're fake news, man. No one wants to...
I didn't say that.
I ain't answering you either. Next question.
So how much more heart and drive did Masvidal give you as opposed to fighting anybody else?
The beauty of what I did tonight is there's no luck. There wasn't like a fluke knockout. It wasn't... You can't say, oh, you know, oh, he got a lucky knockout. What would have been if it would have kept going? I completely dominated that guy from start to finish. I'm the best fighter in the world, pound-for-pound champ, America's champ, people's champ, Donald Trump's favorite fighter, and the king of fucking Miami.